He said I wasn't part of the tab, so I made sure he wasn't either. My dad said it loud enough for the waiter and the whole table to hear. She's not part of our tab. It was his retirement dinner. Fancy place. White tablecloths, violins in the background, wine bottles lined up like trophies. 12 people around the table. My mom, my brother and his wife, some uncles, a couple of dad's old business partners. I was at the far end, the seat for the person no one really notices. The waiter had just asked if we were ready to order. My dad leaned back, full of pride, performing as usual. Get whatever you want, everyone. Tonight's on me. The table laughed and clinked glasses. Then the waiter turned to me, and my dad said it again. She's not part of our tab. The air went still. My uncle's smile froze. My mom's eyes dropped to her menu. I felt my throat tighten. Dad, I said softly. You heard me. He cut in. You can pay for yourself. My brother smirked. His wife looked away. The waiter stood awkwardly, not sure what to do. Why? I asked. Because you don't contribute to this family, he said. You live off other people. Time you learn to stand on your own. I nodded slowly. You're right, I said. That threw him off. He expected me to argue or cry. Instead, I smiled. I'll handle my own tab. He grinned, satisfied. Good for you. Then turned back to his buddies. Now where were we? That was my dad, a man who thought respect came from money. You buy people's loyalty, he used to say. That's how you earn it. He loved being the provider, the hero, the man everyone thanked. He didn't know that 3 weeks earlier, I'd landed my first real job. Full salary, benefits, signing bonus. My bank account looked better than it ever had. No one knew. He also didn't know I'd seen his credit card statements sitting open on his desk when I visited the week before. Every card maxed out, minimum payments overdue. The provider was flat broke. Dinner went on. People ordered steak, lobster, top shelf wine. I ordered a Caesar salad and water. My dad laughed, loud enough for everyone to hear. See? Can't even afford a real meal. My uncle chuckled. My brother rolled his eyes. I smiled and said nothing. 2 hours later, the waiter brought the check. My dad, still glowing from attention, handed over his card. Pleasure doing business with you all, he said. 5 minutes passed, then 10. The waiter returned, whispering something into Dad's ear. My dad's face drained of color. He fumbled for another card, declined, another, declined. The laughter around the table evaporated. My mom reached for her purse. My uncle coughed into his napkin. Sir, the waiter said gently, your total is $1,247.83. My dad looked around, panic setting in. Maybe we can split. My uncle started pulling out his wallet. That's when I stood up. I've got it. The whole table turned toward me. My dad blinked. What? I said I've got it, I repeated, walking toward the waiter. My mom whispered, sweetheart, you don't have to. I cut her off. Oh, I'm not paying for everyone, I said. Then I looked right at my father. He's not part of my tab. The waiter froze. Yes, ma'am. I handed over my brand new card. Add a 25% tip, please. He nodded quickly and left. My dad stood up, voice trembling. You can't do this. This is my dinner. It was, I said quietly. Until you decided I wasn't part of this family's tab. I didn't mean. The waiter came back with the receipt. I signed it. $1,559 total, and tucked it into the folder. Then I turned to my dad. Your portion's $127 plus drinks. Figure it out. I grabbed my purse, smiled politely at everyone else, and walked out. Behind me, silence. My mom crying softly, my brother staring. My father, the man who measured worth in dollars, left speechless, surrounded by empty plates and a bill he couldn't afford. That night, for the first time in my life, I felt rich.